Hello there, and welcome to our Disney Kind of Life and Happy Holidays from the first day of the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. Today we're going to try a bunch of the food, some cookies, but not do the cookie stroll. Going to try to check out as many of the storytellers as we can find. The Candlelight Processional, there's a lot that goes on at Festival of the Holidays, and it runs very short, so we definitely want to help you guys get kind of a game plan of what you should partake in. We suggest the storytellers and the food, obviously, and the Candlelight Processional to end out your day. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. So come along with us on our Disney Kind of Life as we explore Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays. Let's go. As part of Festival of the Holidays, as always, we suggest you get the booklet. This booklet's going to show you all sorts of stuff. There's a lot going on at the Festival of the Holidays, as we mentioned. We got all sorts of cookies for the cookie stroll. Got the Candlelight Processional. You got the storytellers, decor, just a festive feel at Epcot. And so yeah, pick up the book and make sure you keep track of your cookie stroll if you're going to partake in that. A little gloomy today. Expecting a little bit of rain. I don't expect it to be too bad, I hope. I didn't bring the umbrella, so we'll see how that pans out for us. So we're going to check out the Communicore and see what's going on inside. I believe there's a Spaceship Earth gingerbread house, so let's go check that out. Yeah, let's go into Communicore. Well, we got roped entrances to get in here, so I guess we should have went into the one we just passed, but we'll go into this one. Let's see what's in here. Looks like we got crowd flow control. They're expecting a big hit in here. Some Christmas trees over here. Let's see what else we get into in here. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that EPCOT stands for Experimental Prototype Cookies of Tomorrow? Well, community. We got some gingerbread cookies inside the Communicore. Looks like a giant Spaceship Earth gingerbread cookie triangle. And a milkshake, hot cocoa, and we got some alcoholic beverages. We may try one of these cookies in a little bit. We got a little bit of a countdown going on here. We'll hang out and see what's going on with the gingerbread Spaceship Earth today. Pretty cool looking. In traditional Disney World gingerbread format, you get kind of the statistics of what made the Spaceship Earth gingerbread sculpture that we just showed you. So we have 11 hidden Mickeys, 100 eggs, and Gingerneering Spaceship Earth, 100 pounds of royal icing, 240 pounds of dough, 1 ginger discic fear. That's a mouthful. We got the original Spaceship Earth, took 26 months to build. The Epcot culinary team moved a bit faster, taking just 160 hours to complete the gingerbread version that we showed you earlier, or you see here as it says there. This sweet sphere consists of 1,300 gingerbread triangles. While they may seem like a lot, it's just 11% of the tiles that make up the real Spaceship Earth. So little factoids on the gingerbread display we just showed you. Hope you enjoyed it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Over next to Communicore, got a little stage show set up here called Joyful, celebration of the season. And then you got the show times here, and you got the little stage they set up. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll check it out if we're in the area later. And we got Sensi setting up shop here, Festival of the Holidays. Smells very good around this area. You can find this between the Noche Buena Casina and the hut that serves the nuts, the Christmas and Good Cheer. So here's the Mele Kiliki Maka booth, which smells really good. We're probably gonna try at least one of these later. Either the Kahlua pork or the Lomi Lomi salmon, although let's be honest, let's probably get both of them later. Over in Canada, they have the Canadian Holiday Voyagers. There's a little band over in the stage area, of course, Canada. So instead of a storyteller, they kind of do a musical band thing. So we may catch them later. Right now, they're not here yet. I think I passed the sign with the show times over there. Over in the French kitchen, holiday kitchen, we actually got all 3 food items. We're going to give you our thoughts on them. We didn't get any of the drinks, but here they are way at the bottom. But let's dig into some of the savory foods. All right, so we decided to get all 3 of the food items over at France. I'll attempt to say these, but it ain't going to be pretty. So the first up is the crème de salmon fumé en broche aux grains de sesames, concombre et radis. I'm sure I said all of that wrong. Basically, it's smoked salmon spread on a sesame brioche roll with cucumber and radishes. Kind of reminds me of ratatouille a little bit, the way it looks. All right, for the smoked salmon bread on the brioche bread, sorry, I'm just going to kind of bite it, get after it. You got the salmon spread in there. Hopefully you can see it without me dumping it all over the place. Here, I'll go upside down. Got radishes and cucumber, so I'm just going to go right for it. Let's see. What I like about the bread is it's soft, so I didn't really have to tear my teeth out to get into it. And the salmon spread actually plays nicely with cucumber. My brother would hate that comment, but the cucumber and the salmon together are really good. The radish, not much of a taste there because it's radish. Overall, just solid. I won't say it's amazing, but it's good. The salmon spread, obviously the highlight of this. The bread, not much of a taste there, so I'm not sure about this one. I'll have to give it a second thought. Not horrible, not greatest. Moving on over. This one I have high hopes for. Rôti de jambon sauce moutarde à la enseigne pomme d'arpin. Good luck, I'm sure I said all that wrong. Basically what that is pearl onions, bacon, white wine mustard sauce, and darpin roasted herb potatoes with roasted ham and mushrooms. All right, for this one, which is roasted ham, pearl onions, and mushrooms with the white wine mustard sauce, pretty much put a little bit of everything on here, and it smells really good, actually. So let's get to it. I definitely suggest having the sauce, the pearl onion, the ham, and the mushroom together, all 4 of them together. This is really good. A lot better than the brioche sandwich that I had a couple minutes ago. I would definitely pick this one over that one. The taste here is really good. The mustard sauce and the pearl onions and the ham, they all work really nicely together. Almost kind of sweet if you throw the onion on top of all that. Very good. I'd probably like this on the bread that I just had and make a little sandwich out of it or something. Recommend this one from France. And we had to get the Yule log, right? Or its pronunciation, which I'll mess up. Boucher de Noël au chocolat de caramel. Chocolate fudge Christmas log with a caramel cream center. Look at that cream center. So we're going to dig into this one. It's got caramel and chocolate, so can't really complain about any of the ingredients in this one. But let's see how it tastes. So the chocolate's very rich, and the caramel, I don't know if I didn't get enough of caramel on my fork, but I got a good portion, I thought. I barely tasted it. So it's basically a chocolate Yule log with the smallest hint of caramel that I can't really taste. But, you know, it's festive. It's a Yule log. Try to tip it here so you can see it without dumping it. And overall good for chocolate cake. Hoping to get a little more caramel. I'm going to actually just get the caramel itself. The caramel is very subtle. I would actually like more caramel in here to offset the chocolate. But if you're looking for chocolate cake in the shape of a Yule log, France has got you covered there. So here's Father Christmas coming out.
Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. May God bless you and send you a happy new year. May God send you a happy new year. Hello, 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 hello. Gather round to all those gathered round the streets of this fair village. Greetings. Allow me to introduce myself. I have been known by many, many names. There are some that call me Santa Claus. But here in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas, and I bid you welcome. I have received letters from many of you this year. But from people like you, my friends. And people like you, my friends. And you certainly are asking for an awful lot this year, aren't you, my friend?
It happens.
Ever the optimist. Well, the Christmas carol that I was singing just then, like many other Christmas traditions that we celebrate today, originated right here in the United Kingdom. Indeed, it is not uncommon to find groups of carolers much like yourselves gathered on a street corner much like this one and singing songs of the season. Which gives me an idea. You, my young friend, what is your name? Emma. An excellent name. Very prodigious.
We're gonna sing.
A one, a two, and
Good
here's
luck.
your crew. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. As we sing our Yuletide carol. La 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 la. Oh my goodness!
Hopefully I made my
Emma,
dad
please
proud.
give her a big round.
Sneaking up on the already in progress France storyteller.
And then put it into a little cup for Babette to pour around the church for everyone to see, with shepherds playing flutes and drums. Then, after the mass, they're going to a big supper.
Some cool little decor here in France. The Eiffel Tower in there. We just happened upon the Hanukkah guy.
Here we go. Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila babe. It's now keep up. Hava, Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila babe. It's next time. Shalom, everyone. My name is Zachary. I'm thrilled to celebrate Hanukkah with all of you here at the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays.
Here we are at Siwasu Holiday Kitchen in Japan. And all of these dishes look very good. Definitely gonna try these ones out. From the Siwasu Holiday Kitchen, we decided to get the sushi tree roll. It's Christmas tree shaped sushi roll with crab meat, cream cheese topped with ikura salmon roe and spicy mayo. Alright, so the first up is the sushi tree sushi. So with the chopsticks, of course, I always gotta use the chopsticks, right? I'm just gonna get this whole thing in the mouth. Hopefully it's not too crazy and I can tell you how it tastes. So here we go. And like I mentioned before, I wasn't expecting anything really special. It's solid sushi. It's good. Tastes exactly like you would think with the crab meat, spicy mayo, rice, seaweed. You know, kind of cool to eat sushi at EPCOT in the Japan Pavilion. Had the drummers going on behind us. We're kind of waiting around for the storyteller to come out. Kind of has the doll, but let's try the dessert next. Sushi, just solid. Mochi donut wrap, however, we're definitely excited for. Soft, chewy fusion pastry, served with strawberry whipped cream, strawberry sauce, sweet red beans wrapped with a kuihi rice cake sheet. Definitely looking forward to this one. Alright, so the rice cake paper on the mochi donut makes it very difficult to use chopsticks, but I persevered and I got it. Let's taste what this one tastes like. I have high hopes for this one. The donuts, you know, standard Japanese donuts, so they're like little tiny balls that you can pull apart. And it's filled with mochi and a little bit of strawberry. So overall, it's very good. And I would actually recommend this. So if you're going to go to Japan, throw the donut on either of the dishes you get. We didn't get the soba noodles today. It's actually a little warm today. And we're not sure if those are, I didn't look to see if they're served warm or cold. They actually might be cold. But overall, you know, sushi and a mochi donut, pretty good thing to have in Japan here at EPCOT.
Whoa. Okay, よいしょ. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes. Okay.
Please come soon, New Year's Day.
It's like a good luck charm. As you can see, Dharma has no pupils in his eyes. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in the left eye. Actually, I made a wish on my own Dharma doll right over here. ここです、ここです。よいしょ。And then, when your wish comes true, you must paint in the other eye. I'm still waiting for my wish to come true.
All right, we're kind of halfway around the world. We're passing through America, of course, which is where the stage is for the Candlelight Processional. Also, America booth is over here. We're gonna go walk in there and see if we can find a tree. So far, we've taken you on quite the journey. We've caught multiple storytellers, starting over in the UK with Father Christmas. We also got a little bit of the French storyteller, and we made our way over to the Hanukkah one. But real quick, in the middle of my recap, there's a tree here. We're in America. America is quite the hit for the food booth. We're not going to get any food from here currently, but here's a nice tree in the American Pavilion. Also the Candlelight Processional, which is at 5 p.m. we're going to try to catch. I think Josh Gad is the narrator today. After Hanukkah, I think that's where I left off. We went over to Japan and had the story of the Japanese doll where you paint the eyes, which is cool. That's kind of where we're at, halfway through the world on the Festival of the Holidays Day.
Once upon a time,
Caught a little section of the Italy storyteller.
1,000 years ago, Italia was the center of a great empire, much, much bigger than she is today. And Roma, she stretched all the way out to what we call the Middle East.
Just a quick peek into her. So there's no storyteller in Germany, but we'll show you the stage where they have a band and also the food items. We're not going to get any of the food items, but there they are. The Lindsay cookie is pretty good. And then every so often they have a band over here.
Oh, she wants to be with the nutcracker.
Cool little stage here set up.
Sarah's the nutcracker.
And I got a nutcracker tree here I'll bring in for a closer look.
Oh my! Oh well! You're
Here's the
already
barn
assembled.
Santa.
How nice! Well, hello everyone! Allow me to introduce myself. I am the legendary Barn Santa! Here in Norway, they call me Fjos Nissen. Now, sometimes people can't see me, so they think I don't exist. And Oh, wait a minute. You can see me, can't you? Oh, good. I can see you too. Now, this time of year in Norway, we like to say God Jul. So let's all say that together on the count of Treya, shall we? God Jul! Ah, good job. Yes. Oh, it would be a God Jul, except every Christmas it's the same. Sigrid, who is on her way here now, she doesn't see me. Because she doesn't believe I exist. Say, you wouldn't mind if I use a little magic and mischief to help Sigrid tell her story, would you? Huh? Who knows? Maybe this year she just might believe, yes? Oh, yes. Oh, here she comes. Oh, don't give me away. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, are you all here to see me? Yeah. Oh, I feel so famous. Hello there. Good Jul, everyone. Yes, very good. Yes, that is how you say Merry Christmas in my country. Very, very good. And a Merry Christmas it is. Look at all these lovely decorations. Oh, it's so cute. Oh. Hello there. And welcome to the International Festival of the Holidays at EPCOT. Yes. My name is Sigrid, and I am the holiday ambassador for the Norway Pavilion.
New Year.
We just got out of the Barn Santa, and he's always so fun to watch. Hopefully you enjoyed our little sneak peek of that. If you go to Epcot, we highly suggest that one. Definitely always worth the watch. The Las Posadas Holiday Kitchen. Probably not going to get any of the food today, but we do highly recommend the tamale de puerco con mole. Super good. Remember that one from last year. If we decide to come back and get one, it will be that one. The Epcot tree coming in the focus here. Always quite the popular picture spot. Kind of notice it's getting a little cooler here. I don't know if the rain's gonna come in or just kind of cool us off, but it's getting cold now. Glad to wear jeans actually. Sometimes in November, December, it can be warm and it can be cold here in Central Florida. So always check the weather and pack appropriately. We're approaching Odyssey where Santa is taking up residence. He meet and greets in here. We won't wait in line to meet him, but we'll get you a video of him. Also, they have desserts in here, I believe. There's also a food booth in here. I'll get you, oh yeah, there's a menu right here. Holiday Hearth desserts. I got a mini bun cake, salted caramel spaceship Earth cookie. I think we got that one last year. It's pretty good. Mousse crunch, mint chocolate mousse wreath, apple caramel crumb cake, chocolate covered toffee bread. A lot of desserts in here, all desserts in here, and hot cocoa and frozen caramel hot chocolate. And of course, select alcoholic beverages for your enjoyment. Let's go see Santa. Here's Santa greeting in the Odyssey. He's got quite a line too. It's probably about 30 to 40 minutes, maybe teetering close to 60. But he's got a big old sleigh set up here in the Odyssey for people to meet and greet him. Favorites of the festivals past. We're gonna actually try the brown sugar mustard glazed ham sliders. But honestly, all three of these look kind of good. And of course, we got some drinks. All right, first up from favorites of festivals past is the brown sugar and mustard glazed ham slider with cranberry and apple coleslaw on a Hawaiian roll. And there's two of them, that's kind of cool. All right, we're going for the ham sliders here. They come together. Well, I'm gonna rip them apart. And don't forget to take the little toothpick out. Don't want to bite into that. Pretty much got a little brown sugar ham in there, coleslaw, and let's get into it. Mustard. All right, somebody loves a ham sandwich. It's great. I mean, it's a ham sandwich. I could probably use some cheese on it, but the mustard's very good on the ham. The brown sugar ham is one of my favorite things possible with ham. And then Hawaiian rolls, those are good. It's just a solid comfort food. So it's nothing mind-blowing or different. But if you've had ham on a Hawaiian roll with some mustard, this is for you. I don't really taste the apple coleslaw. I felt the consistency of that coleslaw, but it didn't really add any flavor to it. Very much I get the ham and the mustard. But overall, solid comfort food. And then we kind of went into the Communicore so that we could try a piece of Spaceship Earth. Well, not really, but the gingerbread version. The Spaceship Earth tile gingerbread triangle. It's just a gingerbread cookie. Kind of cool. We can eat a little piece of Spaceship Earth, symbolically speaking. Looks like we might have a little chocolate on the bottom of this thing, so I'm just going to kind of bite into it. Definitely has chocolate on the bottom. Gingerbread on the top, and a little frosting here, as you see. To say the gingerbread's almost drowned out by all the chocolate. It's chocolate forward gingerbread cookie, which I don't know if I was expecting that. It's good, but I'm gonna wash it down with this gingerbread porter now. Kind of kept on the gingerbread chain here and grabbed an 81 Bay Brewing Company gingerbread coffee porter. You can definitely sniff the gingerbread on the beer, and as you taste it, you can also taste the gingerbread and the porter. Overall, solid porter if you like dark beers. Heavy, this is gonna fill me up. Probably won't be eating much after this one, but it definitely tastes good. Got the coffee in there, got the gingerbread. I'm gonna try one more bite of this and see if I get more gingerbread this time. I got a lot of chocolate in that first bite. All right, I got a little ginger on the side of my mouth there that time with less chocolate. So if you get a good balance of chocolate and gingerbread, it's a pretty solid gingerbread cookie. I still like it that it's a piece of Spaceship Earth, you know, figuratively speaking. But the porter, this one, I can recommend. Come get your gingerbread fix on at Communicore Hall. And also watch the little light show that we showed you earlier with Spaceship Earth. As a reminder, of course, in the back of the book is the cookie stroll. So even though we're not doing it, I know I'm creepy with my eyes peeking over the book, but Just want to remind you to get those cookie stamps. You can even bring them back in multiple books like we do sometimes if you don't get them all. But because we stopped at the experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow and got our triangular gingerbread, we got a stamp. So we're, 1 out of 5 to get our free cookie. We'll probably come back and finish that another time. Maybe we'll even make a video about it. Let us know in the comments if you want to see that. All right, we're heading into Living with the Land to check out the holiday edition of it. We always suggest Living with the Land in general, but when they add the glistening theme to it, it's even cooler. Get some Christmas lights in there. It's a nice 20-minute break from the rain. It actually started raining here first day of Festival of the Holidays. This happened to us last year too. And it's back, but it's just sprinkling. And if you're from Central Florida, this is nothing. It's not the showers that we get usually in August. So anyways, we're gonna go inside Living with the Land and go on Living with the Land. Enjoy a little peek. So Living with the Land has glimmering greenhouses during the holidays, Festival of the Holidays. As you can see, we're starting to go into that section right now. It makes this already cool ride even more cool and glistening, or glimmering I should say, glimmering greenhouses.
And for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
I promise we'll remain seated. Hope you enjoy these lights. It's always cool to learn from Living with the Land and about how they use all these items for miscellaneous food in all of Walt Disney World. It's kind of cool to see it. Just this massive color that they add into this tunnel really helps make it pop. I'm sure the tilapia appreciate all the lights. And the 1 or 2 shrimp that'll be in the tank at the end of this. Glimmering Greenhouses. There's also a hidden Mickey over here on the right. Also a hidden Mickey right there at the end of the tunnel. Coming into the final greenhouse. Some more glimmering lights all over here. And a big hidden Mickey in here. Hope you enjoyed that little peek of Living with the Land. The Glimmering Greenhouse edition. We just got off Living with the Land, Glimmering Greenhouses. Hope you enjoyed the little peek. Now we're trying to make our way back to the American Pavilion for the Candlelight Processional, which is the story of Christmas that is told by celebrity narratives. Today we get Josh Gad, of course, the lovable voice of Olaf. Some of the other ones that we're looking forward to in this season is Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid, or more recently Cobra Kai. Also Brendan Fraser, personal favorite, Neil Patrick Harris, among others. There's a lot of awesome celebrities who do the Candlelight Processional, so we're making our way back there for the 5 o'clock show, which is still kind of light when that one goes off. So it does run also at 6:45 and I believe 8 o'clock or 8:30. I'll have to double check the time. So we'll give you a little peek of that when we get back there. So we made it to the first showing of the Candlelight Processional. We're just awaiting for it to start. The conductor and the band are playing some carols. And of course, the Candlelight Processional choirs making their entrance. The Candlelight Processional, of course, is the story of Christmas, narrated by a celebrity. But they also have the backing vocals of cast members and other volunteers and schools around the local areas who get to be the backup voices. And here they come.
Special guest narrator, Josh Gad.
Hello, EPCOT. How are we tonight? Can we get another round of applause for these incredible singers and this amazing orchestra? Amazing. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Imagine I just take any time. Hello, EPCOT. My name is Josh Gad. And tonight, I'd like to read to you, while a choir of 300 people and a 51-piece orchestra do most of the heavy lifting as I stand here and look pretty. Some of you may know me as Olaf the Snowman. Thank you. Some of you may know me as LeFou, and some of you may know me as Elder Cunningham. Now, for those guests who do know me from the Book of Mormon, this show is going to be very, very different from that one. I'd like to thank you all for joining me to celebrate the holiday season. After all, nothing says Christmas like November in Florida, so thank you. I'm essentially just a warm-up act for Neil Patrick Harris at this point, but I'm thrilled to be here as we prepare for his version of the EPCOT Eras tour. To continue this marvelous heritage, I invite you now to sit back and enjoy this magnificent orchestra and our awesome, awesome singers. Now, let us begin.
That concludes our day one coverage of the Festival of the Holidays. We did a lot. We saw a lot of the storytellers. We tried some yummy food. We saw the Candlelight Processional with Josh Gad as the narrator. Let's recap some of our favorite foods. So I think our favorite item was the ham sliders from the festival, the favorites of the festivals of past. That was the double sliders that we got there. I think the triangle gingerbread cookie from the experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow is probably not our favorite. I do recommend the gingerbread beer though from the same stand. It's almost the same price. That's probably my gripe about the cookies. It's $10. And on the way out, we got one more. It's the frozen hot chocolate martini from France. So we went back to France because I've been seeing everybody walk around with these and I'm super jealous. So let's try it and let you know what we think. I mean, it's chocolate milk, vodka, and whipped cream. Those are some of my favorite food groups. They're all food groups, every one of them. And I like this one. You know what? I'm gonna have another sip. And as I close out the video, I'm just gonna keep enjoying this hot chocolate martini, frozen hot chocolate martini. And I just want to thank everyone for coming along in our Disney kind of life, enjoying the Festival of the Holidays coverage. And as always, if you like this video, you know, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notify. I'll try not to spill it. And we appreciate every one of you. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.